Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Steven Universe Save the Light. We are here for an intermission for the Strawberry Battlefield and the Sky Arena. You may notice that there is no game audio. That is because I am an idiot. And when I recorded this, I was listening to iTunes, and I mentioned it in one of the episodes of my Resident Evil LP, but my Elgato picked up all of that. So yeah, this episode there is no game audio. I apologize. That will not happen again. Wasn't thinking. But anyway, this is the Sky Arena. I died because I'm dumb. This is where we left off the last episode. Super tiny zone. A few items here. We'll go ahead and snag them all. Some of these I actually grabbed at the end of the previous episode, but I had to re-record this a little bit because... Why am I just... Oh, because I'm going to jump off the cliff, apparently. I had to re-record a little bit because the game didn't save it after seeing Hessenite, so I had to do that little cutscene and shit again. But anyway, yeah, I had no idea that the Elgato would do that. I didn't figure it would grab all the audio from my PC. Although I have noticed it recently that it is indeed grabbing audio from my PC. Because I noticed Discord notifications in episodes, and I'm like, I don't find it to be that big of a deal, but I will start trying to edit them out. Here we have the level 2 spear schematic, so we can max out Pearl's spear. I think by the end of this episode, we will have also the level 2 whip, I think? We get another schematic, final schematic in this episode. Yeah, Sky Arena, super tiny zone, the only thing left. One of these things, you just pick a gym and you get a little bit of relationship points with them. Those I don't know if they're triggered in like certain areas or if it's based on time or what. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, at the time of me recording this, the Resident Evil LP is done. So that's cool. I just need to get it uploaded. It's done in terms of all of the main episodes. There will be a bonus that I might actually start working on after I record the voiceover for this. So that is the Sky Arena done. We got a level up charm. I died. And yeah. Now we're back in the Strawberry Battlefield, the very first zone. The thing we are missing is this Lucky Zap badge over here at Onion Shop. Now we are moving on to the second zone of the Strawberry Battlefield, which is the Ruined Ruins. Yeah, there will be a bonus for the RELP. It is done. The only thing we're missing here is a light Steven. But it is done. I have the next zone of Save the Light done. It will be uploaded pretty soon after this. I am unable to apparently hit this chroma block. There we go. It's not a block. It's more like a cylinder. I thought I cut out a bunch of the crap here because I'm like, hey, I'm wandering around like a dumbass. But I guess I didn't cut it. No big deal. Because the light Steven is actually over by the warp pad. There's that giant axe you can see in the background. You have to walk up the shaft. Which I thought I grabbed it in an episode, but apparently I didn't because I didn't have it, so obviously I didn't. Yeah, I thought I cut out... Oh, well, not a big deal. Because I think this is when I realized I was like, hey, wait a minute, I know where Light Steven is. So yeah, the next zone for this game is done. The, Ruined Temple, I think is what it's called. Which puts us on track for the final zone of the game. So those will go up after this. So this actually might not be as long as I thought it was going to be. I thought this LP was going to be a lot longer. I was assuming into the 20s as far as episodes go, but I don't know if it will. It might break 20, but I don't know. It doesn't matter how many episodes it is, I'm going to finish it. Still working on a roadmap. There we have 100%, excuse me, for the Ruined Ruins. Still working on a roadmap for future games as of right now. Days Gone will be next. It's going to be a blind LP because I have not played that game yet. We are at the Temple Crater. We are missing an item here, I believe. Yes. We are missing... No, we're missing a secret. But I'm thinking Days Gone will be next. Excuse me, I'm super tired. For whatever reason, I decided to record crap after working midnights and not sleeping for 15, 16, 17 hours, 18 hours. I think I have been up since a little before midnight, so probably about 10:30, 11. How many hours is that? That's a lot of hours. Nah, not as long as I'm making it out to be. So, yeah, anyway. Days Gone will probably be next. Not 100% sure on that yet. A few other games I'm thinking of trying, such as, if I can get my emulator to work, Mobile Suit Gundam Journey to Jaburo. I really want to play it. I love Mobile Suit Gundam. Journey to Jaburo is a fun game. My only issue with it is it uses a bunch of licensed music, and I don't want Bandai to shit in my mouth. So Days Gone is looking like it's going to be it. It's going to be blind. There hopefully will be a Halo Combat Evolved featuring my best friend, who goes by Alucard. That will hopefully be coming up soon. That one will be a little sporadic, though, and it will be recorded in probably huge chunks because we don't get to hang out that much due to scheduling and things like that. Other than that, down the pipeline, I know originally was going to do Resident Evil 2. I'm going to do Resident Evil 0. The 0 LP is going to be much longer than the remake LP because I think 0 overall is a slightly longer game, and the bonus episode for that is going to be the Leech Hunter minigame. So there's going to be a little more to that LP than what I did for remake, because remake doesn't have a minigame. Any Resident Evil game, or any game in general, but definitely any Resident Evil game that contains a minigame, Mercenaries, things like that. Yeah, I remember my game was stuttering a lot at this part for some reason. Mercenaries, any kind of minigame, I will show them off. So that includes like Fourth Survivor and RE2, Tofu. When I get around to the RE2 remake, it will include the Ghost Survivors or whatever it was called. So the Resident Evil, the 0 LP will be longer. A couple of other Gundam games I have in the pipeline. I would love to play, like I said, Journey to Jaburo. Thinking of doing its more or less sequel, Lost War Chronicles, which was a Japanese-only game, but I know the story, even though I can't read Japanese. I know the story, I've read the manga. I can give you guys the 411. I would also love to play through Zeonic Front, which that will probably be a dual commentary LP with Alucard. Code Vein, when it comes out, which isn't until September, will probably be a blind LP, so we just got 100% here in this zone. We are moving on to the subzone of the Strawberry Battlefield. Neo, I would like to do. Neo 2, Dark Souls is in the... I haven't decided if I'm going to go from Demon on or if I'm just going to start at Dark Souls. But anyway, I should stop talking about far future and go to immediate future, which as of right now is Days Gone. So this is the subzone. There's a few items here. It's a little smaller of a zone, I think, if I remember correctly. And there's a bunch of those friggin' artillery enemies. I can't stand them. Oh, excuse me. I also have some one-offs planned, basically just a few games that Alucard and I play, or that I don't think will make a good LP. It'll just be... So here's one of the hidden areas. We get, I think it's the whip. Yes, it is the level 2 whip schematic. But we play Gundam Battle Operations 2 a lot, so I might record some of that just for the shiggles. Was gonna do Monster Hunter World Iceborne beta, but I haven't had time to play it, and I really don't have time, so that's out the window. If I can get my freaking Square Enix account fixed, I will do some Final Fantasy XIV. And I have been rolling around the idea of Final Fantasy VII. When it comes to Final Fantasy games, 7 is the one I love the most. Everybody has their favorite Final Fantasy game. None of them are wrong. If you like 9, you're good. If you like 13, fantastic. There is no wrong answer for liking Final Fantasy games. Some people like them all, some people only like a few. I am partial to the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, and I am thinking of LPing through it before Remake comes out in next year. So I want to do the compilation, which would be Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, and Dirge of Cerberus, as I am unable to... Oh yeah, we have this... I've been talking about... You're paying attention, but we have this puzzle here where we got to move the block, Peridot, and then we got to hit the thing, and then put the block up there. But regardless, compilation of Final Fantasy VII I definitely want to do. It'll be a long one because Final Fantasy VII is a long game. But that one will 100%, at least Final Fantasy VII will... Whoa. Grabbed the cord of my mic and almost janked it off the dresser. Will definitely be a dual commentary LP, 100%. Because Alucard and I used to spend hours playing Final Fantasy VII. So that one will 100%. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, what do I do? You hit the switch, stupid. But yeah, I'm super stoked for that Final Fantasy VII remake. I've been waiting for that since they released a tech demo for that back when the PS3 came out. Oh, I can't wait. See, that did something, but I don't know what it did. Oh, I know what it did. It opened the... Now you gotta lower that, and it's that door back there. Should be a chest. I think it's got a badge in it. Nope, it's a level up charm. Cool. I think I've got like... By the time... I don't even think I've used those yet. I've got like 3 or 4 of them, I believe. Gotta get them chromas. Gotta upgrade them weapons. Yeah, I'm so pissed at myself for... I just did not expect my Elgato to record my PC's audio at the same time as... Although it makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of it, because I'm recording audio through my mic while I'm recording video, you know. So it makes sense, but it just didn't dawn on me until I went to edit, and I'm like, hey, that sounds like, yeah, licensed music and an excuse for YouTube to shit in my face. I would rather they not do that. Alright, we are missing a light Steven and a chest, and they are in the same area. You have to do a puzzle that took me way longer than it should have. But that's because I kept switching between Peridot and Steven when I should have just been being Peridot. And we have Onion and his ridiculous prices. These stupid artillery enemies that I can't stand. I don't know why I hate them so much, I just do. Thoughtful gift. Do I go for the chroma? No, I don't go for the chroma. I decided it was not worth it. Which there's actually, on my Final Fantasy rant, in one of the, it's Steven the Sword Fighter, it's one of the early episodes of the first season, there is a little action figure that is a little homage to Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. It's from Ian Jones Quarty. Am I saying his name right? Quarty or Quarterly or something? I'll have to double check. I don't want to butcher his name too badly. But he did a webcomic back in his younger days, and there was a character in it, I think, called the Sword Fighter or something, which that little figure in that episode is based on him, which in turn is based on Cloud. And Hollow Pearl impales it the same way Sephiroth impales Cloud all the time, so it's kind of neat. I was listening to the soundtrack for Final Fantasy VII, and Sephiroth's theme popped on, and I was reading through the YouTube comments, and somebody put up lyrics for the chorus, but it's not the real lyrics, because I don't know what the real lyrics are. I don't speak, I don't even know what language it's in, but the lyrics were bells, frogs, pink cherries, Peter Pan's magic cheese, Sephiroth, and now I cannot not listen to that song and hear that, because it fits so well. Sephiroth has such a fantastic theme song. One Winged Angel is so good, although I prefer The World's Enemy. It's just more melodic, I think. Hey, this puzzle, so yeah, there was a cut because it was taking me forever. I'm like, I'll just cut till I get it. So yeah, you just got to move these blocks around until you can jump on top of them. And it, like I said, it took me way longer because I kept switching back and forth between Steven and Peridot. And they would, as you can see, they want to move over to that side where all the gems are. And I'm like, wait a minute. that was screwing me up. And then it was about here that I'm like, all right, you can kind of almost make it with Steven, but fuck it, we gotta beat a Paradorito, and she can't make it, so I had to restart. Yeah, this puzzle took me way longer than it should have. Though if I do the FF7 LP, it'll start with FF7, and then Crisis Core will follow. Crisis Core happens first, but that's the way I'm going to do it. It'll be FF7, then Crisis Core, and then Dirge of Cerberus. Which Dirge of Cerberus was fun. I really wish they would do more like a sequel to Final Fantasy VII. Especially with the ending to Dirge of Cerberus. I would love an actual sequel to 7. Probably never happened, but you never know. I would also like to see that remake of Before Crisis they were talking about, mentioned wanting to do for the DS. Yeah, I think I fucked up and had to restart the puzzle because I dropped that other piece and I couldn't figure out. This one was like getting caught on everything. Yeah. Had to move a few things around to get that chest. Think I got it finally. I'm pretty sure Peridot can make that jump. Yep. And then you gotta move that one over to that block next to us, and she should be able to make it. No. Yeah, you get up here first, then move it over. That's right. Took me way longer than it should have. And we get the Speedy Badge, which is a really, 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 really good badge. Increases speed outside of battle by 30%, and in battle, your star meter increases 10% faster. And then I was gonna go up there and leave, but I was like, nah. I don't feel like dealing with that ass hat, so we'll take the long way. I was getting ready to head all the way back. And then I remembered this warp pad was here. So yeah, that is Strawberry Battlefield 100% done. Only thing left is Beach City and the Forgotten... I think... I can't remember the actual name, but the temple. And then the actual final zone. So I returned to the Forge, and for some reason I'm just standing there. I have enough chroma to upgrade the tablet to its level 1. And then that's everybody's weapons upgraded to the first level. I want to say I upgraded somebody's to level 2. If I didn't, oh well. We'll get around to it. Because this is basically just going to be a 100% playthrough, and the 100% includes upgrading all the weapons. Because that's part of the 100% for the Forge, is getting all the weapons upgraded. The only level 2 schematic I believe we are missing is the gauntlets, which I think are in the temple. Come on. It takes forever to upgrade a weapon. And this should unlock Molten Core, which is basically, it supercharges Peridot's contraptions. She basically becomes Torbjorn. Unlocks the Molten Core ability for 3 star points, supercharges all of Peridot's contraptions for 5 seconds. So yeah, she becomes Torbjorn, but that is it. That's going to do it for now. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.